Hello, hello! 1 second, apologies for this. This capture gets really funky, I promise I'm here. Alright, there we go. There we go. How's everyone doing? I see Cinder, I see Wake, how you guys doing today? 1 second here. The bonus disc capture is oddly missing. That should have fixed it. Hopefully that's fixed it. But how's it going, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day. We'll be getting everything properly going here in a second, as soon as I get all the controllers and stuff figured out. I want to make my desk a bit bigger, so this stuff isn't always chaos right before the stream. You know, I can just kind of leave things in a bit more of a like orderly location. Doing well. I got math homework to do though. Gotcha. This is strange. Oh, it's there. Never mind. I was like, this isn't working, but it is. It just wasn't telling me that it's working. Alright, let's get going on this though, guys. Alright, let's start encounter number 60. We're going to try to do 11 today. We're going to try to catch up to where we should be, which is 70. Yeah. For those who weren't here yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I had a ridiculously, like, sore throat by the end of the stream yesterday. Makes no sense. Like, there was nothing, like, specifically, like, rough about yesterday's stream. I hadn't felt, like, sick beforehand or anything. It was just, like, out of nowhere. I was like, nah. Also, I keep doing that. I need to actually start this. Hot take, soup is a drink. Soup starts as a soup. The broth at the end is a drink. I'll agree to that. It also does depend on the type of soup, because I feel like there are some soups that are more so like almost a dipping sauce, you know? Mudcrit won't let you catch up. Really, that's what caused it, right? All the yelling at Mudcrit. Mudkip was such a bully yesterday. It had there was no need for its shenanigans, yet it did them anyways. Yeah, the shenanigans were fully uncalled for. So hopefully we get some easy Mudkips today. You know, like we've had some really good Mudkips where it's just like, you know, 4 hits and it's down. It does less damage than I do. So hopefully, yeah, we get some good Mudkips and we get some good Torchics. So I think that's also it. I think we had a lot of really low attack Torchics. I don't know what their defenses were, but I know like our attack stats weren't very good. Hey, what's going on, Trey? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Mudcrit and Critlip would be buddies. Because we also, the thing is, I don't think we wanted either of them, right? Like Critlip. Critlip was only okay in one battle. Every other battle we needed Piplup to like not crit so we could actually catch stuff. If I remember correctly. Most of the time we've had crits on this channel, they've not been warranted. And yo, what's going on, Vanillix? Welcome. Your name is not Mindless Enigma, though. Don't listen to this man's lies. He just wishes that he was Mindless Enigma. It'd be so awesome if he was. Still contemplating dropping out. Jokes, of course. I feel, man. Mega Man 37456, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Gotta head out at 7 for a meeting with a potential employer, but hopefully we'll be back at the end of the stream for Slush Among Us. Yes! That is a good thing to point out. Also, good luck with the meeting, Wake. You know, hope that goes well. Hope they become an actual employer and not just a potential one, assuming it's all, you know, good for you as well. But yeah, for anyone who isn't aware, in the Discord after the stream we'll be playing Among Us on the new map. I'm really excited. I tried playing a couple public matches, but I kept getting imposter, and I legit just wanted to check out the new tasks. Hey, what's going on, Juan? Welcome to the stream, man. Except for the bully, Mudkip, and May. May's okay, it's just the Mudkip. How could you be lying? Because you're not mindless, I'm mindless. Don't believe this, man. I'm mindless. Pretty good playing your Alpha Sapphire hack. Awesome. What's hacked about it? Yeah, Among Us. Yeah, Vanillix. We're playing Among Us in the Discord after the stream since like we got all the new map. I was about to say all the new maps, but it's just all the new map, the singular map. No, yeah, the new map's really cool. I played a couple public matches. It's crazy. It's so big, and all the tasks are like revamped in some way. It's pretty cool. Among Us, yes. Yo, the new map's out today? Yeah! Yeah, the new map's out. Like I said, new map today. Outriders fully releasing tomorrow. It is hype. It is hype. Also, other important things tomorrow. Increased shiny odds. 747 custom shinies, no shiny locks, and a dozen custom songs. That's a pretty crazy hack right there, man. So I guess, like... Man, but there's no shiny lock. I guess no shiny lock's good for things like the Primal Groudon and Kyogre. But it's unfortunate for the Poochyena, but you know... Some things are worth the price. When the imposter is sus, then they're a bad imposter. It feels like multiple maps within the size of it. Like, the fact that after the meetings you choose where you spawn in, like, that's kind of crazy. Like, that really mixes the game up again, and, like, from what Mel told me, it sounds like the plan is to up the number of players in a match to, like, 15 at some point, especially with Airship, which makes a lot of sense. The map's just insane. And I think some of it's a bit dynamic between matches, like, the idea is it's a little bit random, which is kind of cool. I'm excited to play some, so absolutely, guys, join the Discord if you're not there. Make sure you have the kind of sus roll from the roll request channel. And yeah, we'll be playing Among Us after the stream today. Outriders is sick, you and playing the heck out of the demo. Dude, I'm sad because I bought the game fully and preloaded it, and now I can't access the demo. I was trying to get a legendary item just to, like, have one from the demo, but now I can't boot the demo, so I can't play the game until noon tomorrow. Because it's like for PC and I guess for Stadia, because I'm surprised they're still releasing on Stadia. It's a global release at essentially noon Eastern time. So while like consoles are getting the rollout at midnight their time zone, I have to wait. I have to wait another like 12 hours. Right now you have shiny Reshiram with shiny Zekrom colors. That's pretty cool. Mudkip needs the chill pill. Let's see if Mudkip's taking the chill pill this time. Airships from Henry Stickmin, yeah. That sucks. Right? Right? Yeah, no, I was just like while watching like Netflix and stuff, I had just been like grinding. There's a place in the demo right before you battle Gauss. There's a story point you can reload right there with like 3 legendary loot crates within a minute, like a minute little loop of it. So you can just go pop all those loot crates and then just reload that save point again and pop the loot crates again. Did it growl? I think it growled, right? So yeah, I'd been doing that. You know, not like an insane amount of time or anything. It was just like, you know, I've played Pyro, Techno, and Trickster. I still need to play the other class. I forget the exact name of it. Do you remember? But I pretty much, I've decided, I think Pyro is going to be my main class with it. Just that's the one that I've seemed to like jive the most with. Or just like vibe the most with, I guess. Because I think Techno's close. Trickster really threw off my playstyle for Pyro once I got into Trickster, but Pyro's the one that I think I can work with the best, and I already kind of had a decent setup with. My Microsoft Store is down? What? That's a big deal, honestly. Also, no mud crits this time. The chill pill was received, Juan. Don't remember all the classes. There's just Pyro, Techno, Trickster, and another, like, tanky class. Like, I just forget the exact name. It's like Destroyer or something. But the whole idea is like Trickster is like a kind of like nimble up close class, where like this one's a very tanky, like jump in there, just do damage, and like all its rewards are like taking things out that are close to you. But yeah, Pyro's definitely been my favorite so far, and I think that's probably gonna be the first one that I like really max out, but I'll be playing the other ones. I might try to get my dad to get it at some point, to be honest, just to have like a, hey, let's play this kind of game, and then I'll like set up like that heavy one with him on that, depending on what he wants to play. It's one of those things where I feel like I'm absolutely gonna play, like, I'm gonna max out probably all these classes. I don't know what it is about this. I've never played a lot of the other games that like my friends have kind of said it's like I never played Destiny or anything. It's like the closest thing I've played to it is Borderlands, and I finished one Borderlands game, that's it. And I finished it once, and it was pre-sequel. So it's interesting that this one grabbed me that quickly with the demo. Aren't the developers ex-Epic Game developers? Yes. Yes, these developers were the original Gears of War developers, which explains a lot of the mechanics. Math is honestly so easy, it's just so tedious. Right now you're doing polynomial division, it's easy, just tedious. Oh yeah, yeah. The difficulty in math is doing those easy little things over and over again without screwing them up. That's what it is, right? Like, the difficulty comes from not making sign errors and stuff like that, and remembering some of the like rules, especially with like below like calculus and stuff, right? Like, yeah, it's the same things, just smacked together more and more. I guess with full odds shiny hunting as a hobby, can you really complain about something being tedious? Right? Specifically choosing to do full odds hunting. Alright, so we're going to start this up. Really, they were the OG Epic Games team from Gears of War. No wonder you like it. Yeah. Yeah, so like, that explains like how all the combat is so heavily cover-based. Also, the one thing I really like, and this is something that I had actually been like told kind of in the pitch, where I was like, by the time they were like talking about this, I was already downloading the demo. I don't think they realized it. My buddy was talking about he had like downloaded the demo last week. I only downloaded the demo, I think, like last Thursday. So I've only played the game for a week. Like, I know the demo's been out for months, right? But I've only played the demo for like a week. Like, I had like 13 hours in it or something. But mentioned, and I thought it was really cool how all the health recovery is like fully based off of you doing your task on the team. It's not necessarily like, there's no kill stealing, right? Like, you get rewarded if you're techno and you do damage with your, you know, like carpet bombing. You get your healing. And if you're a trickster and that carpet bombing takes out an enemy next to you, you get healing because you were next to them. That's your job. Pyro, you know, the enemies are taking damage while on fire. That's your job. You get healing. Like, I love that the game works that way, and like it lets parties like really flow as long as everyone's pulling their weight, right? It's one of the new Gear games. To be honest, I've never played a Gears game. Soft resetting over 20,000 times for a pink Lugia is fine, but math? No, that's where you draw your limit, right? Like, hundreds of hours for a Pokemon? That's fine. You know, like, having to spend more than 5 minutes on a math problem? Ridiculous, awful, too tedious, should never have to be done. It's pure torture. Speed run through these dialogues. Gears is actually a good game, the original 3. I know my friend Devin loved them. I know he played a bunch of them. I don't know if he's played the newer ones. I especially don't know if he's played Gears 5. Yeah, I just never like got into them. Like at that time, they didn't look interesting to me. They probably would be, but I don't know, something about the way that like Outriders is set up like really kind of like makes me go, oh hey, that'd be fun. Like it actually makes that like look really cool to me. 4 was okay, 5 was just all over the place. 5's the one with that really weird trailer that made no sense, right? So guys, I have a question. What other hunts should I start doing? Like beyond the ones we're kind of doing now. I think we'll probably start kind of... I want to add some more in. I feel like another long running hunt would be good for now. Like less long than the Jirachi hunt, but like also fairly long. You know, like a proper... One thing I'm thinking, and it might work, it might work for now, is just do Torchic on this as well. Like just soft reset for Torchics. Like on some days. That way I don't have to change my setup at all and I can be lazy. I don't know, I'm thinking I want to do more Gen 3 hunts. I'd like to do just, in general, some more hunts. You know, mix it up some, you feel? You know, really use the idea of a schedule. Manaphy? That's true, that's true. Calling me out, calling me on my my laziness one. I respect that. Yeah, Manaphy's a hunt that needs to happen some more. Yeah, no, I feel called out, but I feel like it's justified. Oh, man. I gotta get the capture cards working. I'll put more time into that. I'm being called out on it, so I'll put some more time into it. I gotta get the capture cards properly set up again. Ideally, I would get 2 more. Or, I guess, yeah, 2 more. I'd get, like, 2 more of those capture cards. That way I could trade the eggs more quickly, I think. You know, essentially, like... Because the longest part of that hunt is honestly, like... It's the trading. The trading's the longest part. Even playing up to the point where you can trade doesn't take nearly as long as trading all 10 eggs. So, like... If you have 4 capture cards with that one, you can set it up to just, like, crank through them, right? Can't upload on OG Mario Maker anymore. Is it officially shut down now? Because I know it was, like, today. I didn't know if it was, like, tonight that you couldn't. It's nice that you can still play them. Like, it is nice that at the very least, like, it's not like these levels are going away permanently forever. Like, they're just... Eventually that'll happen. That's the unfortunate truth of, like, an online service like that. But, like, at the very least, like, all the levels are there. The final... Take it this way, the final DLC has been released for Mario Maker now. Mario's year is over today, that's why. Right? Like, we had all of this 35th anniversary stuff, and now it's done. It's done. Mario All-Stars, not for sale anymore. Mario 35, going offline tonight. Mario Maker 1, also shut down on the same day. I imagine they planned that. But so many Mario things all, like, just, like, snapped out of existence, right? Yeah, it's official. Dang. Yeah, I thought you had, like, the rest of the day to do it, but I guess, like, today was the day it was shut down. Also, guys, an announcement related to the battle tournament, the next battle tournament, which will be a metronome tournament. I was gonna post up at lunch, but I kind of thought I probably should reorganize a little bit. Oh, come on, Mud Crit, no. I probably should reorganize a little bit of the Discord for it, just to make it a bit clearer. 2 in a row? What the heck? Why is it like this to me? But I think I need to reorganize the battle stuff in the Discord a little bit to be a bit more separated and a bit more, like, apparent. They're just, like, a singular channel. Like, kind of keep that channel what it is, maybe move it around in, like, the order on Discord, and then, like, have a specific battle tournaments, like, sign-ups page, you know? So, like, it doesn't get lost in other announcements and everything. Yeah, so that's my thought with that. But it will be a metronome tournament, like a metronome battle. But we have the reward shiny. Just Art was gracious enough to trade me 3 shiny Pokemon, so I think we're set for the next 3 tournaments as it stands with, like, the rewards. It is... What are they? I know one's a Cubone, one's a Mudbray, and one is... How was the first one he sent me? I forget what it is already. I can't believe I'm blanking on this. Anyways, we have 3 shinies currently lined up. I will post in my announcement what like the reward one will be. But yeah, we got those, so we're prepped, we're ready. That'll be awesome. I went to the store today, still saw 3D All-Stars, asked one of the employees, and they said they're just going to sell the rest of the stock till they run out. That makes the most sense. That's like the best way they can do it for still shutting down everything. It's just like, try to aim for the stock running out around today, but then just like, yeah, just keep them. So at least they're not like shredding them or sending them back or anything stupid. If you want any suggestions for full odds hunts, continue up with some neat ones you know of. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm thinking for now I might stick with these Hoenn hunts, just because I have the setup for it and everything. Like my thought kind of there is hunting for. I want to. It's been a thought in my mind since I was still hunting Trico, that I've hunted Trico and Emerald. I want to hunt Torchic and Ruby, and I want to hunt Mudkip and Sapphire. So, like, we have Ruby now, so I think I can kind of start setting up, like, a Torchic hunt of some kind. Oh, yep, that's there, because I gotta save. We also need to do Ralts again. There is no god, only mud crit. Hey, Night Gray, welcome, welcome. Have a nice stream. Still chasing for Wishmaker. Still going for Wishmaker. Hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can get it today. That'd be crazy if we did. What's going on? Restarted your console twice. Now, I mean, if you've restarted your console, then the store's down. I don't know what for, but it's down. These metronome battles are going to be too long. Are going to be long. That'll be okay. That'll be okay. I won't have anything as a hard cutoff at 7 this time. That was unfortunate last time. I was an hour late to the thing that I was supposed to be at, because it was like 30 minutes late here, and then it took 30 minutes to park at something like... It was insane. It like took 30 minutes to get there. But yeah, I have all the time in the world. Hopefully Indy has all the time in the world as well. Is it preparing for something? I doubt it. I don't know what they'd be preparing for. I mean, you have Outriders coming out, but like that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal in terms of like Microsoft, right? Like there's not a lot going on. Then oh yeah, it's just weirdness. First exam's passed! Hey! Outriders isn't launching yet. It is for consoles, though. It's already out for some consoles at this point, for some people. Hey, how's it going, Mel? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing today? Because Outriders is coming out on everything, basically. Vanillix, it's out. It's out, like, in Japan and Australia and places on console right now. What I'm saying is, like, that's not a big enough thing to, like, blip for Microsoft, even. Like, as far as their store going down. There are very few times I've seen like a singular game take down a service. One of them was Cyberpunk taking Steam down. Steam did a global release for Cyberpunk, and it absolutely crushed it. It absolutely crushed everything. And then everyone put the game down after like a week. Looked it up. Haven't seen any reports of an outage. That's interesting. Gonna get Coke and Pepsi. Mixing the devil's drink there, Juan. Painted your nails and have to type really slowly and carefully. Oh no. Just while you're waiting for them to dry. Mel, have you played any of the new Among Us map yet? I tried playing in a couple public matches. I just wanted to be, like, so we all know that I struggle to be imposter, right? Like, I just have the worst of luck of being imposter. Not this time. I literally was like, I want to be crewmate. I was imposter 3 rounds in a row trying to play public matches. And you still make a typo. Just being so careful you can't go back and fix it. Yo, Peter, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? You wanted to do the tasks but no matches? Interesting. I think it's too big for 10 people. That's fair. The fact that, like, after meetings you spawn in... Okay, so what happens is after meetings, Mel, you choose where you spawn in. There are, like, 3 places you can spawn in on the map. It's kind of crazy. It's a massive map, even with, like, 10 people, so... Yeah, it definitely seems like them adding more people will be a good thing. Playing Rainbow Six right now? Hope that's going well for you, man. Is there Henry Stickmin references in the map? I assume so. I think there were already Stickmin references in the old maps. The whole map itself is a Stickmin reference, though, so, like, does that not count? Oh yeah, Mel, I guess you were watching some people stream it, so you've probably seen the gameplay. I really like some of the new tasks. You've been watching the streams of it all day. Yeah, yeah. It is really cool. It is really cool. I like the new map a lot. And I think the new map being so big also makes it a little bit more interesting to, like, play vanilla still, right? Like, looking at people like Toast and just that whole group and anyone who plays it consistently, like, yeah, at this point you're modding the crap out of the game with all the mods from Auto just because, like, you need something different. But this map, I think, like, is big enough that it'll kind of keep it vanilla again for a while. What you think might be neat is if you want to hunt gift Pokemon. RSC doesn't have too good a variety, but there is a gift Beldum after beating the game that can be shiny. Ooh, good point, Cinder. That'd be a cool Beldum. The new task is super nifty, right? I like the ones that I've seen so far was making the burger, the new upload, and the towel task. Those are the ones that I've seen that were new. I like the whole map design. It's really nifty. So we're definitely playing some more of that after the stream. So be ready in the Discord, guys, because I definitely want to play some of that. Hopefully, ideally we can get an actual, like, group of 10 together, because this map needs 10 people. You can't just do, like, a 4-person match on it. So if you like Among Us and want to play on the new map, absolutely join in on the Discord playing tonight. Ah! Won't pass out this time? Good. Good. Alright, let's save right here. Just in case we get a bully Mudkip. Back with your abomination. At least you accept it. The official name for mixing Coke and Pepsi. The abomination, like, TM. There is a method to get past Emerald's broken RNG, so you can hunt a Johto starter in Gen 3. Only available in Emerald though, so you do need to know the trick if you want to hunt it proper. What's the trick, Cinder? Because yeah, like a Johto starter would be really difficult. Now let's hope it doesn't crit. Because man, I think we're actually kind of screwed. If we hadn't gotten that crit. This Mudkip is laying in a lot more damage than we were. He mixed what? Have you not been... This madman, Peter, this madman, Juan, like, almost every stream would mix Coke and Pepsi into the same glass and drink it. Never accept... never accept it as a holy drink and no one will understand. Unsure what your shiny Trico means for that Johto starter hunt. Is it something with all that stuff? I mean, theoretically, like, my Trico itself doesn't mess with the RNG at all, I don't believe. Need to record a battle video and then watch it every time. However many encounters. Oh yeah, because that like advances the RNG frame by 1. Every turn, excuse me, every turn of a battle it advances the RNGC by 1, I think. A crime punishable by the removal of taste buds. It's like, no, no more tasting for you. You had your chance and this is what you used it for? No, not allowed. It's like you had your chance at tasting things. Then you wasted it. Have the power of Coke and Pepsi on your side, but they like cancel out and then there's no power, man. I think it's something about the early shiny frame that you needed to get Trico. All these supposed to advancing the RNG that won't matter. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, yeah, I could just reset for that. I do feel kind of cheaty about it. As much as like the shiny badge quest was going to work that way, I do feel a little bit cheaty about it and generally don't like consider it fully valid. Among Us updates downloading. Awesome, man. Yeah, we'll definitely be playing a bunch of that tonight if we can get enough people for it. Alright, yeah, let's get that back to the main menu. Just so it's ready. Then we can check our Jirachi here. Hopefully this one will be a shiny one. Got it on Switch because Console Among Us is cool. It's nice that it's on them. I still definitely prefer it on PC with keyboard mouse. Man, imagine if that one had been shiny, guys. That would have been pretty crazy, right? I feel like, so... I guess it's not the case. I always felt like something with Wishmaker Jirachi was like that its ID was static or something. I don't think that's the case, because I know Wake at one point sent me kind of a like exploit for forcing the game to like it was an exploit for basically resetting Jirachi and only Jirachi and not having to replay the whole thing. And it had different values each time despite being the same save, so I'm not 100% sure actually on what like constitutes like why Jirachi has the weird odds that it has and all that stuff. you know? Or like if there'd be a way to like look at your trainer ID and be like, this is a good ID, you know? Not suggesting you cheat the RNG or anything, that takes away the fun of such an interesting and underrated hunt. Yeah, it's just, I feel like one of the things, unfortunately, with Trico and with that Emerald copy is I know that stuff now about it. And like, it's known on that save now, right? And I feel like even if I didn't do it, it would feel like I could have done it, right? It's really the only thing that maybe your shiny accidentally wouldn't end up being full odds if you get it. Ah, yeah. Basically, if I'm soft resetting for it, like, I know that the frame is there and I know it's huntable right there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, and there's not a way to cheese it. There's not a way to cheese it otherwise with Emerald. Because, yeah, you're right. Like, I know my frame is early. I know that it's possible. I know it's actually really possible. I think it'd still be an interesting one. Who is the most sus Pokemon except Amoonguss? Obviously. I don't know, man. I don't know. I meant to set the clock. You like to see a shiny Ian? Like, would I as Ian like to see a shiny, or is there like a shiny me somewhere that can be found? Every 50 encounters you would need to record a new battle video. That's so interesting. That's so interesting that works that way, because it's kind of trying to do the same thing, right? Hey, Flinny, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so like recording new battle videos and stuff like helps tinkers with RNG. So that's a way to like get around that, yeah. But yeah, since my saves is effectively already done everything that battle video like trick would do, my save's set up so it's like pretty likely that I could get it. Kicked you out of the game. You're hoping to play your first round on the new map. Oh no! The new map is really fun. Doing good, you're making a video on the GameBoy Player and found this stream yesterday by searching GameBoy Player on YouTube. Love it though, good luck with the hunt. Thank you, man, thank you. Glad you found the video. Also, definitely, I want to see this video when it's out, man. The GameBoy Player is such a cool thing. I'm so glad it exists. It makes something like this possible for me to stream without like really specific hardware or really like janky like webcams facing Game Boy setups. You wait till we play after stream? Yeah, just get it all take it all in fresh. Legit, I hit B before that dialogue box. Like, I make sure I hit B through that dialogue box so I don't, like, up until I get through that, like, choice. And then switch to A, because I have to say yes to the May thing. To try to avoid getting the nicknaming side of that. But I hit B all the way up until the choice, and then I hit A. Final suggestion would be a fossil hunt, pretty basic, but still very nice, especially because you love Amaranth's shiny. There's a lot of Gen 3 hunts to be done. Yeah, most of them will probably be done in Ruby and Sapphire, just like actually keep the odds at what the odds are. Because any hunt we do in Emerald is going to have shenanigans if it's not a runaway hunt. I also think it would be fun to find, to do some more shenanigans type hunts with Emerald. Like, there's some work that would have to be done for that on my end as far as getting the stuff set back up, but I think that'd be a lot of fun to do some more shenanigans things. I'm not liking this. I'm liking that. Ah, oh, dang it. Dang, so close. Alright, one more attempt just like straight through like that. Actually, no, I should growl anyways, because I only got that close because of a crit. So yeah, we gotta use growl. Love 3D All Stars, dude. It's so much fun. I'm so glad I got it. I wish it wasn't, you know, the weird limited release that it is, but like, I'm still glad I got it. Like, that doesn't change the fact that I'm glad I have it. Playing Galaxy again was so much fun because, despite never having like actually owned Galaxy myself, I'd only ever rented it from like Blockbuster. Galaxy was my favorite Mario game. So I was so glad to finally be able to actually finish it after so long. I still need to like actually go back and play the other ones. I haven't played that much of 64. I think the problem with that is just having not grown up on it, I don't have the nostalgia for it. So to me, it's a game that has some extreme clunkiness to it. Oh, please stay with 1 HP. Thank goodness. Haven't played Galaxy in years. Has almost the exact same controls as Wii. Yeah, it's as close as it can get. Given that you don't have like the Wiimote anymore. The one problem is the weird gyro controls. I'm not a fan of those. Like the gyro for the pointer, because you still have to use the pointer and stuff. Like, you get used to it pretty quickly, but I would prefer they just found a way to remove that entirely. That's like my only gripe with Galaxy on there. I haven't even started Sunshine because I planned on just going back and playing 64 first. After I played Galaxy, because there was no stopping me from just starting Galaxy. Like, my favorite Mario game of all time. I'm not gonna wait through other stuff to play that. So I got the 100% in that, and I just need to. I have to play through it all again with Luigi now. But that's a separate thing. That'll happen at some other time. You know, just it's one of those things where it's like, cool, I played through the game. Now when I get bored and want to play through Galaxy again, I'll just play through it as Luigi. I feel like that's like the best way to go about that one. You know? Weird multiplayer in Galaxy is back, where the other person collects stars. That's the most fair multiplayer, right? Like, that's the most equal gameplay. One person controls Mario, one person controls a cursor. Could find some real cool repel trick hunts for me. Ooh. Not now, though. I'd have to mess around in a certain application. Just don't have time to do that right now. Hey, you're all good. You're all good. I definitely think we have some hunts set up. I still feel called out. I understand from Juan. I have been called out. I do need to get back to it. I do need to play some more of Manaphy at some point. At some point. I don't know when, but it'll happen again. Yeah, I gotta do more Manaphy. Eventually. But yeah, we have, like I said, we can do Torchic. Like, we're already effectively doing a Torchic hunt with extra steps right now. We can just straight up do a Torchic hunt in Ruby. I have a soldering iron. I have new batteries. I have solder. I just don't have the confidence in myself to touch a cartridge like Ruby or my Emerald cartridge with a soldering iron right now. I'll be honest. I said I was going to do that, and then I got to the point where I was going to do it, and I was like, oh wait, there are chances for things to go wrong. So I just haven't done it yet. But I have literally everything I would need, and the only thing stopping me is my own hesitance to fix up Ruby so that it would be perfect for doing a just Torchic hunt, aside from the Mudkip hunt, or aside from the Jirachi hunt. Don't let you overwhelm me with all this hunts. Overwhelm yourself with all the cool hunts you find. Hey, it's good, it's good. I love hearing about all the options. Yeah, I love hearing about all the options. I think the plan will be some more shenanigans hunts in Emerald at some point, as far as just like ridiculously low odds things. There's one thing that, despite having had this Trico for like 3.5 years now, I've never gone back and done this despite thinking about it. I need to try a route that isn't that initial one, or that isn't a route that has Poochyena on it, that also doesn't count as a cave. Basically play a little bit further in the game and try that. I think I can try it in the woods. We know that the cave doesn't work. We tried going for Whismer for I don't know how long, and it just never worked. Which is also a hump we have to get back to. Yeah, we kept going for Ralts, we couldn't get it. We kept going for Whismer, we couldn't get it. I think I tried another cave as well and couldn't get it. So I think I think I need to try in the forest. Like, I think I need to try in Pelleberg Woods. That might be our best bet. Wasn't Mario Galaxy the first game with orchestrated music? I think so. And the way they like did the music was really cool, where it was like dynamically recorded or something. Like they recorded the whole thing in such a way that it pretty much lined up with any movement Mario could make. So that like the way the way that it played, like the way that you played the game could like have the music dynamically change and flow along with it. Pretty clever, right? Like, that's the thing, right? Like, Nintendo, let's be real, as Nintendo fans here in general, Nintendo can be pretty scummy and shady with their practices. Let's look at them shutting down Mario 35, or not even necessarily Mario 35. It's a free game on a service that costs them money. I understand them running that limited. But, like, 3D All-Stars being a limited release and, like, stuff like that is always, like, such a questionable idea. They get away with it, though, because they're so innovative with their stuff. Like, let's be real, they have their complacency periods. They're in one right now. Let's be straight up. The Switch has done so incredibly well. They're back to the point where, like, we're Nintendo, nothing can hurt us. But they'll be in this, they'll kind of, like, get burnt. And then they'll be like, we're Nintendo, we have to be better than this. And then they go and they create the craziest, most outlandishly cool and inventive ideas. And, like, stuff like that's one of them. You know? It's like, yeah, it's Nintendo. Nintendo has made some of the best, like, creative things. Already to the 63, heck yeah! So what's the criteria to be able to import Jirachi? So, basically, the only criteria needed to meet is you can't have already, like, brought in a Jirachi, because you can only get one per save. It checks, it's like, hey, you already have a Jirachi, or you've already collected this Jirachi. So this be a new save, or a save just a save that's never had Jirachi, and you have to have the Pokédex. So because of those two things, we have to play the game up to the point where we get the Pokédex every time. Only 4,203 more to go. So you're calling it, Peter? Nintendo's done limited releases before. I mean, I feel like most of the time we do limited releases, it's like special editions are limited. right? Where like after a certain period of time, like you can only get the game in a certain like form. But I don't think they've ever like fully just gone, these are out now, and they're going away. And even if they've done it before, it doesn't make it not like crummy then too. There's a Zelda game you could download on 3DS eShop and it's only available for like a week or something. Like, yeah, why do that? Why do that, though? This is one of those things where I feel like the big thing people point out is, like, it's very hardwired into, like, our brains to be afraid of missing out on a game. Or just missing out on anything in general. So it's like, hold on. Like, I gotta be part of this. I gotta be part. So you go and you buy it. Like, I think that's what people are the most upset about with the 3D All-Stars thing, right? Is like, it costs money, and like, some people bought it despite the fact that they wouldn't have bought it otherwise. It's like, yeah, it's a smart business move, but smart business moves also tend to be viewed as pretty scummy. Alright, we got Torchic. And we don't want to nickname it, now we can spam A. Was it the Four Swords anniversary? Still got that. I think I have a copy of Four Swords now. Unintentionally. Yeah, at least they had months. Yeah, that's fair. That is the one thing with it. Like, where it's not like it was like a buy it this week or never buy it at all kind of thing, right? Like, it was out like through the entire holiday season. They intended to sell it. I accidentally ended up with a GBA copy of Four Swords. Like, it was in the Game Boy Player, like, when I bought it. I don't think they intended to sell it to me, but it was saran wrapped in the package. Alright, free game. I mean, honestly, that was kind of what I took away from it. Is like, I realized, like, I had seen that there was a game in there, like in the cartridge slot. Like, you could see it was there. Because it was just clear saran wrap. Like, I knew it was there, but it didn't, like, it never registered in my mind that, oh yeah, there's a game in here. Until I got it home and was like, there's a cartridge in here. Like, that's not required. Like, it had the disc, which is required, but like, it didn't have like, it didn't have a cartridge. The cartridge isn't necessary. That's what you provide. That's the whole point of it, is you can put your own cartridge in there. So, yeah, that was a thing. Oh no, this isn't gonna work, is it? Crit, 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 dang it. Darn. And I pulled it out and it had like a price tag on it too, and I was like, well, I got a free game. Guess I didn't notice. I mean, I assume what happened, it's just like a small little shop. Like, it's not like a big reseller or anything. It was just like a small shop that sells a lot of old toys and things, and they happen to have some video games. Like, my dad was going in there to look at like old like toy robots and stuff like that, and toy cars. I was like, oh, they have some video games. Sent me a picture, and it was this like Game Boy Player bundle. So, my assumption is they put that cartridge in there to test, and then communication breakdown or something, like whoever wrapped it up didn't realize that like the cartridge was supposed to come out. Oh, that's the perfect first turn right there. It does no damage, and I got the growl off. So I feel like just no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul with that, really. You know. Hey! It's like a game that, at the end of the day, I paid them for the Game Boy Player and for a GameCube and all that stuff, so like, one game's a rounding error in that, you know? When you get your Game Boy Color at the pawn shop with gold, it has a cartridge in it as Mario Land, you think, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think that just kind of happens, right? Like, it's almost one of those things where I feel like they know at that point, like, screw it, just put the cartridge in there. Like, either this isn't selling already, or maybe it's like it's not selling already, maybe it'll help someone else like buy the systems. Like, hey, there is a game in it. But yeah, it definitely was, I feel like it was almost certainly just put in there to test and make sure that the disc worked and the player worked and the video output on the GameCube worked and all those important bits. So you got 2 games, nice. I mean, that's what happened with me too, right? Like I noticed the game was in there. Or I visually saw that there was a cartridge in the slot. That's all I saw. It didn't occur to me that there's a, like, it's one of those things where, right, like, you can, like, recognize that a thing is there, but you don't put the, like, significance of that in place in your mind, if that makes sense. I'm trying to, it's hard to word, like, I recognize there was a cartridge in the slot, but, like, separately there is the recognition that that is another thing, that is an item in the cartridge slot. That's not just, yeah, cartridge slot, it goes there, but it's like, it's a separate item that doesn't need to be there. Like, I didn't even, like, that connection wasn't made until I got home. And then at that point I was even like, I mean, it probably doesn't have a price tag on it, it's probably just in the slot. It was in that when they sold it. Then I pulled it out and it had a little tag on it. I was like, they definitely just put it in there to test. And they have the same kind of thought of, cartridge goes in cartridge slot. You know? Probably same kind of deal with you two, right? Where it's just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a cartridge goes in here. There should be a cartridge in here. We bought a cartridge. And then you don't realize that you have 2. Friend, when he gave you his advance, stole a copy of Minish Cap in it and asked him if you wanted it. He said no. See, that's another thing too, right? Where it's also like, maybe it's in there intentionally, or it's just so not desired that it's not even like in there intentionally, but it's just not like pulled out intentionally. I'm gonna try this for one encounter, guys. I want to see if it works. I just broke the #1 rule. Do not turn off power while saving. We'll see if I corrupted the save. We'll see if it reloads. If it doesn't reload, that's fine. We're gonna reset it anyways. Alright, I still have 2 Pokemon. Yeah. I forget what the exact trick is there. I think it's... I think because I soft reset that it doesn't work. But yeah, like I said, the worst thing that can happen is I have to play through the whole save again. He had the red Groudon one? Dude, that's so cool. It reminds you of how when you get your 3DS cap card, you had a copy of Pokemon White in it, so you messaged the guy who installed your cap card and said it was his copy, but you could keep it. Oh, that's neat. I guess he was testing to make sure it was capturing properly. That's nice of him to let you keep it. I guess he just kind of accepted that it was his mistake and like shipping would have been too much of a hassle for you to have to have dealt with. You were so jealous. Yeah, I just have like a normal red one. No fancy Groudons on it or anything. Need to get a DS with a cap card. No clue you'd get one though. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I need to look into it too. I think Loopy still makes them, I think. Generally now what you have to do is you have to buy the system yourself, ship it off to the person who puts in the cap card. They'll put it in the cap card and ship it back to you. I used to buy mine from Katsukitty. Katsukitty now no longer exists because it is illegal to modify consoles in Japan. So they disappeared off the face of the earth the day that law went into effect. Yeah, so Katsukitty doesn't exist anymore. Loopy was the only other person I knew of making them before that even. So Loopy's kind of where you're still left with that. Suppose he just left it there. Don't know if it was an accident or if he just didn't really care, but hey, free copy of Pokemon White for you. Yeah, I assume it's an accident. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that 5th gen Pokemon uses the 3D aspects of the DS in a way that is worth testing to make sure the capture card is picking up properly. Yo, Esper, Raid Shadow Legends. You're here from the raid. Welcome, Penguin Taco. We're getting raided, guys. Hashtag Puffin Raid. Raid hype. Welcome, Raiders. I see Rainbow Lycanroc, Angelic Donuts, more fellow gaming. The raid has come. The raid has shown up. Dalton, welcome, 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 Raiders. Carl Smith, Happy Ambipom, Seth Davis. Welcome, Raiders. Raid hype. Nothing. Welcome. Zachary Seymour. How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good day. How was the stream? How was Puffin's stream? I stopped in for a minute. Did he get the garbage, as he put it? Cutie Pup, Tristan, Arna, welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, hype, hype, hype. The raid hype. Raid Shadow Legends. The sponsor of today's raid. Silent Fox, welcome. The man, the myth, the Puffin. Hope you're doing well. I am. Hope you're doing well too, Rainbow. We got the shiny trash. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Shiny hype for Puffin with the shiny trash. Heck yes. Version Looms, welcome, welcome. Puffin, how's it going? Congrats on the garbage, the shiny garbage. And thank you for the raid, my friend. Thank you so much. Hope everyone's doing well. Y'all, from my stream, I believe all of you guys know who Puffin is. But if you don't, go check him out. Mel, if you could put Puffin's link in the chat, as well as possibly Rainbow, because Rainbow's also an awesome streamer. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Build your empire with Raid Shadow Puffins. There we go. That's the better game. On the 100th! Oh, that's perfect. That's so great. Hope we get the shiny Jirachi. Thank you, Penguin Taco. I hope so too. I hope so too. It's gonna take us a while, I think, but I'm hoping we get it. Good to hear you're well. Yeah. Things have been going well here. I've been really excited with this Jirachi hunt. He's the man, the one and only Puffin. The Kyogre. Heck yeah. Just realized you didn't save. Doing it now. Yes. Go save. Go save like 3 more times. Puffin died eating a sour candy. I haven't had sour candies in a while. I should have some more. Puffin's ghost is now controlling this channel. The sour candy did him in. This garbage is actually Puffin's ghost's first shiny. What would you do if you got a shiny starter? So, good question, Angelic Donuts. I'd be happy. The plan would be, at least for now, to stop the stream just for the day. I need to get a link cable. And the plan would be to take the shiny Torchic and trade it over to my copy of Emerald. Like, we'd finish the Jirachi encounter just because, like, we can check the Jirachi still and maybe we can get both on the same save, which would be incredibly awesome. But then I would just trade over the Torchic to my copy of Emerald. And Rainbow Lycanroc has become a member. Member hype in the chat for Rainbow. Thank you so much, Rainbow. I really appreciate that. We're only one member away from the next emote, guys. That's awesome. Sora's Gaming, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Those warheads are terrible. Oh, I haven't had a warhead in forever. Rising Phoenix, do I lift? No, I bike, but I don't lift. Noodle arms. So yeah, like the plan would just be to trade that shiny over, and then just continue resetting on here. The odds are technically in our favor for getting the shiny Jirachi before the shiny starter. The odds are weirdly slightly better. It doesn't have normal full odds. Yeah, welcome to our new member. More than welcome. Pleasure to help out. Awesome. And yeah, so Rainbow, if you're in the Discord, just a heads up, as a member, you get access to our Minecraft realm. It's a Java realm I have set up for members. Warheads destroy you. I need to try some now, but I feel like it's gonna be a problem because I've gotten more into like, for a while I like wouldn't eat like spicy food beyond like really basic like spicy chicken sandwiches or something. But I found more and more spicy foods that I like, and I feel like I'm gonna do the same thing with sour candy if I get back into it. Yeah, Brandon, what's going on? Got whipped a few minutes ago for donating $1 on accident. You lift your butt off the bed sometimes. Sometimes. At least we're being honest. Your respect for the honesty. Silent Fox, how long does it take per reset? I've never seen a hunt like this. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes per reset. Because what you have to do is you have to collect the Jirachi on a save that hasn't collected a Jirachi before. So you have to start a new save every time. And you can't collect Jirachi until you have the Pokedex. So you have to do your initial fight, get the starter. Then you have to fight May this one time. Or Brendan, you have to fight your rival this one time. And then go through the dialogue for getting your Pokedex. And then you can go through the Jirachi sequence. We should be there in a minute. Because we're running through it so quickly, this Mudkip actually has a decent chance to beat us if we don't growl. So that's why I save in front of it. Occasionally we get lucky and get the crits. So either your stream is delayed or your brain got deja vu. Alex, you gotta go to bed because it's 2 a.m. here in Belgium. Good night. Alright, good night, Alex. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. The tiniest of spice on a chicken wing is more than enough for you. Actually, kind of embarrassing. No, I don't blame you. I used to be like that. It's just, I think I've had too much of it, and I want it to, like, be at that level where it's, like, where I can feel it, and it feels almost like too much, you know? Does anyone else get that? Where, like, because I have the same kind of thing when I work out, or I bike, or anything like that, where it's like, I want to push myself to the point where I know I went a little bit too far, and, like, I know that's awful. I know that's awful because it in the end burns you out to an extent. But, like, I have that kind of feeling and that, like, I want to do a little bit more, and I feel like that also bleeds into the spicy foods and into the sour stuff. Where it's like, I want it to be just enough where I'm like, ooh, that was a little bit more than I probably could have handled. And then, like, eventually, you know, you get used to it, and then you have to go a little bit further. Love sour stuff. I can literally eat a lemon with no sugar and enjoy it. Impressive. Majaro, what's going on? What are the odds on Jirachi? Tried this years ago, but gave up after a few hundred resets. It's like 1 in 7,200. It's not quite that, but it's weird. It's weird. For anyone who knows, like, full odds in Gen 3 are 1 in 8192. It's like 7283 or something for this Jirachi. For some reason, it has an extra, like, value that's a valid shiny value. Instead of having 8 like most Pokemon, it has 9. So the odds are slightly better than normal odds, but they're still pretty rough. You grow a tolerance until you can't do no more, yeah, right? I was doing a Nuzlocke on Pokemon Moon and recorded a bit, but it takes long to go through cutscenes. Yeah, that was one of the big things, right? with Gen 7, was this the number of cutscenes? Think the odds are 1 in 72, 82. Yeah, that sounds about right, Greg. It's slightly better than base odds because of RNG weirdness. Exactly. Like, usually it's like 8 out of 65,565 or something like that. I think that's the right number. Like, are valid, like, shiny frames, or, like, valid shiny values, like, 8 of those. But Jirachi has 9. For an unexplainable reason, Jirachi has 9 valid values. Alright, and here we go. Now that we've saved our game, we have our Pokedex. We reset our system. And once it turns on, the Jirachi disc and the other GameCube will pick this up as a Game Boy, and it'll transfer over the Jirachi. Would definitely not have the patience for a hunt like this. Hope you get it under odds. Thank you, Silent Fox. Thank you. So far, I know of 2 that have ever been legitimately found. Both were found under odds, which is... Sounds great. Like, hey, you know, it's found under odds, but... To an extent, it makes me feel like I'm going to be the one to go over odds, right? Also, Yugimoto, what's up? Just came here after dinner. Welcome to the stream then, my friend. Sorry for missing it. Shiny Hunting Dreepy right now. Good luck, Shiny Hunt for Jirachi. Thank you, Yugi. I appreciate that. Yeah, 65536 possible Jirachis, 9 of which are shiny. Yeah. And most Pokemon have 8 unique ones that are shiny. So it's really strange the Jirachi has 9 for some reason. But it works. I'm okay with it. It makes it a little bit more likely. Grown a huge tolerance to sour stuff, but warheads still get you, really. I remember at, like, summer camps in elementary school, the thing to do was to buy, like, at summer camps at the concession stands, to buy a full bag of sour Skittles and see who could, like, just pour the most into their mouth and, like, not chew on them until they were gone. It's like, the number of chemical burns that we all walked away with on our tongues after that... But man, sour Skittles are so good. There's a fly in your room and it's flying over you and you hate it. Oh no. Just the cutscenes. Not just the cutscenes. Don't forget the most lifeless dead inside. Permanent smile your hair grows on your face. Hey, their face changes 3 times in that story. Thank you very much. It's not lifeless. Nah, but yeah, no, for real. It like there's just 3 random cutscenes that it changes in. They're not even the most intense or anything like that. They're just 3 cutscenes. Three random cutscenes are the ones it changes in. Alright. I'm going to try this one more time, guys. I'm going to try this again. So there's kind of a cheaty trick you can do here. And I want to try it and see if it's possible just once. If you corrupt the save here... Jirachi, you might actually reset your, you can actually, like, reset the save to right before Jirachi sometimes and re-encounter it. Again, I consider it pretty cheaty. I want to do it once to see that it's possible. Because the worst thing that happens here is you corrupt your save and you just redo it anyways, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see if this one corrupted. I know it's a little bit funky. Yeah, we didn't corrupt it, so we'll just restart a new one. You friended them, it's painful, right? Kill the fly and send it to Brandon. Brandon, why do you want the fly? The good old GameCube. Yeah, we're getting this GameCube boot up sound ingrained into our minds, guys. Dang, not shiny. Yeah, not shiny this time. So we just have to go around again. Gonna sub because it's worth it. Thank you, Penguin. I appreciate it. Gonna head off. Hope you get a shiny Jirachi. Well, hope you have a good rest of your night, Penguin Taco. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You're big into rats. Okay. How do you instantly complete the Pokedex? I do not know. How would you do that? I guess like Pokemon Bank for the newer games, so you just like trade them all over. But if you're asking like how I do it for Jirachi, you don't need to, fortunately. You just need to have the Pokedex in hand. Literally, like, this child has just been given their first, like, Pokemon ever. It's just like this random little chicken. They've done 1.5 battles with it. They were given a book to hold all their Pokemon data in, and they were just given, like, the most mythical Pokemon in all the region. Why do you have to beat May in order to get Jirachi? Jirachi, the bonus disc won't actually trade to you unless you have the Pokedex. I guess it's just because like most Pokemon you need to have the Pokedex for in order to write the data down for them. Like really only you really only get your starter before getting the Pokedex. So it's probably just a thing with the game where it can't handle getting any other Pokemon before that point. So you have to get up to the Pokedex before the game will let you trade. If I saved and tried to trade now, the Coliseum bonus disc would actually just like show up like a screenshot of getting your Pokedex from Birch and be like, hey, you need to get this first. So yeah, the games just don't let you trade or don't let you move the Pokemon over without the Pokedex. So you have to beat May in order to get that Pokedex. Wouldn't call it cheating. Works smart, not hard. No external devices used or RNG manipulation. It's kind of save manipulation though, right? Like I know it at the end of the day, like yeah, it's still the right RNG, it's still all this stuff, but like it's weird. It feels weird to me. It's unintended behavior of the cartridge to corrupt your save and just reload the save that way. And I don't know. I feel like if I got it that way, there would be the caveat of like, oh, he got it by glitching it, right? Like by corrupting his save. Like I want to get it like the full-on proper way. If I happen to get it that one time, then like so be it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel better about it doing it the normal way, even if it does take a little bit longer, or not a little bit, significantly longer. Doesn't May progress the story so you can get the Pokedex? Yes. Yeah, so you have to go fight May before you get the Pokedex. Birch just gives you Torchic, or just gives you your Pokemon. Excuse me. Just gives you your Pokemon after this first encounter. Forgot Monster had a weird texture, like the energy drink? Your rat's name is Prescott, and you pet it with a wet paintbrush every 4 hours. Sometimes every 2 if you're lonely. Does he like the wet pet paintbrush? Is that gonna be 2? Nice, that was 2. That really doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot for us, admittedly. Because, yeah, Torchic could be strong if he's taken down Poochyena in 2, but it also could just be super weak. Taking down, like, the Poochyena could just be super weak, right? Yeah, the energy drink. Yeah, it's thicker than a normal soda. And it has that weird aftertaste to it. Yo, Aussie, a Beauchamp, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. I meant to say yes, I swear. Also, guys, thank you so much for all the likes on the stream. I just had a chance to check that. Both have a rat and both have the same last name? Coincidence? Why isn't your rat called Joey? A missed opportunity. Don't know if you like Monster as much as you thought you did. My preferred energy drink, when I have like a preference, is Nos. Grape Nos, specifically. They did marketing the right way. I went to Formula Drift one weekend, and they just had like free Nos they were handing out, and I picked one up, and I was like, "This is good." And so now, if I get energy drinks, I try to get Nos. Wumpa Fruit G Fuel. Okay, were you memeing when you responded yes to me asking if there was Bumpa Fruit G Fuel as well, or is that legitimately a thing? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a thing because it would make sense, but like. Were you joking? Or is this legitimately a product as well? Haven't had Nos any good? I like it. Again, like I said, I prefer like the grape one. The normal flavor is like mango, I want to say. It's kind of mango. It's hard to say. It's generic energy drink for the most part. But yeah, I like it. Prescott's just a really attractive name and you find it enlightening. Reasonable. It was a joke. Okay. Because here's the thing, though, right? Like that would make sense, right? Like you have Wumpa Fruits, which are basically just mangoes, And then you have Bumpa Fruit, which are just straight up grapes. They could have just made a grape flavored G Fuel with like Bumpa Fruits on it. Because, I mean, obviously this is made to promote Crash 4, which has Bumpa Fruit. Like, so you see, like, you get 2 promotional products from one. If you get another right, you'll definitely name it Joey. Good plan. You were shiny hunting Jirachi and Puffin stream before, and you've done 26 Jirachi hatches so far. Well, best of luck with the Jirachi, Yugi. I hope you get it soon, man. Didn't expect the Wumpa Fruit to be that good. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have expected it to be good either. Like, it's a promotional product, like a promotional flavor or something. Like, they don't have to care if it's good or not. It's gonna sell because it's Crash. G Fuel doesn't particularly care. They'll just use a generic flavor. Crash doesn't particularly care. They're selling the licensing to G Fuel for this thing and getting marketing out of it. It's a limited edition. You got 2 whole packs of it. Well, I mean, yeah, they're not going to keep around a promotional product like that. The idea of that one is to be very limited. Like, we were talking about the limitedness of, like, 3D All-Stars and stuff, but, like... And, like, that's one thing, but, like, a limited product like that, because it's just a promotional item, like, that makes sense. G Fuel has some really good flavors, though. I've never had G Fuel. It was like, G Fuel's just like mixed, though, right? Alright, now that we've saved, we can turn it off, we can turn it back on, and we'll get the Jirachi. Got a shiny reboot while watching Puffin stream. It was at 87, and again, good luck getting shiny Jirachi. Hey, well, thank you, and congrats on the... I guess at the time you got it as a Scorbunny? Yeah, Scorbunny. Sorry about that, I keep saying it. I feel that, I feel that. Like, you think of the evolution of it for so long, that's just like, that's what it is, right? They come in cans, too? Ah, okay. Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, I think I just knew of it as the, like drink mix. Because I think that's what it was first, right? Does the G and G Fuel stand for gamer? Kind of cringe. I believe it does. So I think the first place I remember it being promoted was like by T. Martin or something. Way back in the day when he still had credibility. And how's it going, Ozzy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. What's my name? My name is Ian or Mindless, whatever you wanna say. I'm fine with either. I think it does. I mean, it does. It does. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it was originally promoted by like gaming, like MLG teams and like just gaming YouTubers and stuff. Like that was kind of the idea of it. So I think it's one of those things where it's kind of like, oh, it's supposed to like make you more alert without being caffeine, so you're not like all jittery. And it's like, all right, but like, eh. It's not like that really works all that well. Hi, Mindless, I'm clueless. Love it. Have an Oval Charm and your Ditto and Dragapult are making eggs at the speed of sound! The Oval Charm's such a good tool to have for Masuda method hunting or anything. How much do I weigh? Oh, man. Just over 200. I'm trying to get just under. G Fuel, gotta think COD YouTubers from back in the day really made them, right? Like I said, like I'd originally heard of it through like T Martin, back in like the Modern Warfare 3 days. Wumpa Fruit, PewDiePie, Berry One, Phaseberry, and Sonic Peach Rings. I feel like those are all promotional flavors though. Like, do they have any good normal flavors? Or do you just not buy it unless it's promotional? Which I would respect. I would understand that. It's like, I don't care about this product, but... that would be impressive, Ozzy. Best of luck. I'm trying to get 280 by Christmas. Best of luck, Brandon. I wish you two the best on your journeys with that. It is a commendable goal to take up. Well, well, you only buy the promotional ones, man? I get that. Promotional ones are better, to be honest. That's interesting. That's interesting. Tribal Beach or something, it was alright. Had an old one, it was alright. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have no interest in buying it if it wasn't like one of the weird promotional ones, which is probably why they make so many. Because, like, that's what people are more likely to buy. Is ones that are, like, promoted by, like, by a creator or by, like, a brand. Mr. That Guy, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Most people buy the promotional ones. Yeah. I mean, I feel like even, like, I think Ryucar has one, if I'm not mistaken. Because they're good. I forget if Ryucar has one or if he just has, like, a sponsorship for, like, the general site. So I know he has one. But I guess, I don't know. I imagine he's probably not, like, a big enough, like, creator to have, like, his own flavor. Missed that game? Oh, which game? I'm talking about, like, Gen 3 Pokemon, because, heck yeah. Such a good set of Pokemon games. Roman Atwood has one. I mean, also pretty big creators, so it makes sense. So I feel like they went, like... they basically went with, like, gaming creators, and then they just kind of went with, like, all creators in general. Like, generally, that really the whole brand exists to, like, sell their product under, like, with, like, the collaboration slash branding of someone else, right? Do I like Sonic? And if you do, what's your favorite game? Yours is Generations or Heroes? I haven't played a lot of Sonic, I'll admit. I own Heroes for, like, the original Xbox. That's the only one I own. I never got super big into Sonic. It just never, like, resonated with me, I guess. Because I know, like, the concept is just go fast and, like, avoid some enemies and stuff, but it felt like the whole idea is very linear levels because of that. But I don't know, it just never pulled me in, really. Without getting caught, I would say no, actually. Oh, the game I'm playing. Okay, yeah. Nah, yeah. Gen 3 Pokemon is such a fun time. Their flavors are streamers mostly. Yeah, I mean that's the audience they're targeting with it. Makes sense. Yeah, I would like to see Brandon remain alive. Imagine the looks on the mom's face when her son comes home becoming a champion after a day. Right, these games never have sunset. It's still the same day. Yeah, yeah. In the morning, your husband leaves for work as a gym leader. Your son leaves to like start his Pokemon, or just leaves to go say hello to the neighbor. You know, like an hour later, you realize, oh, he has a Pokemon now. Have some shoes, son. Then, like at the end of the day, like your son and husband come home, and at this point, your son is now outranks your husband in terms of like the Pokemon hierarchy. The way to get G Fuel flavors is by selling a lot of G Fuel on your code. Maybe there's exceptions for really popular creators. Yeah, I mean, that makes the most sense, right? Like, if your audience is already buying it, why not make them want to buy more of it? I don't think we're winning. I don't think we're pulling this off. I don't... It's possible. It's possible. We might do this. Okay, cool. Cool. I was worried we were going to get left with like 1 HP. Also, I just noticed, I never opened stream labels today. I only noticed this because Rainbow Lycanroc should have that newest member spot there. Yeah, we're 1 member away now, guys. We're 1 member away from the new emote on the channel. One member away from 10 members. That's crazy. Almost double digits. Thank you guys so much. Nail biter right there. That was legitimately a close battle. It's always good though. It's always good when we can beat it on the first try and we don't have to like reset anymore, you know, just for the sake of speed. And once we enter here, it is just a matter of mashing A on both controllers for the next like minute. There we go. We've got a Pokeball. And there we go. Now we can save. We can overwrite the save. And restart the system. So excited for dinner. It's going to be a chicken sandwich and then a donut for dessert. Ooh, that sounds so good, Mel. That sounds so good. Friend's name in Pokemon is Tyson, because you like chicken nuggets. There you go, some good old Tyson chicken nuggets. Miss Twinleaf, go back to some Gen 4. The bully. Fortunately, he wasn't a big bully this time, Juan. How you doing? How you doing? Alright, almost there. I feel like at this point we could reset. But now we're good. Like that animation's really that long, probably just to make sure that like everything's gone through. If you get the shiny Jirachi, what will you name it? I actually don't think I can name it. I would kind of want to almost put this one up as like a, hey, you know, like whoever can guess like the closest or just guess the actual shiny, like gets to name it or something, like the number of encounters for it. But I don't think we can do that because if we go and look at Jirachi, for one, we receive Jirachi directly, so we don't get like, so like we receive Jirachi straight from the game. We don't get it in like a you've received this. Do you want to give it a nickname dialogue? And its original trainer is Wishmaker, hence the reason that the stream is the Wishmaker Jirachi. So we don't actually get to like choose anything with this because it's not technically our Pokemon. We don't really get a say in it. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. So new game, and then let's speed through this again. I want to get to encounter 70 today. We only did 9 yesterday, and I'm trying to do 10 every day, so we're gonna try to do 11 a day to get back on the saddle with that. Send your old leaf green, yo, that's awesome. That's awesome. I need to go find my fire red and my sapphire. Imagine you get it on the 69th encounter. That'd be pretty awesome. It'd be pretty nice, you might say. No, in general, I'd be happy to get it anytime before like 1,000. In 2003, you were 4 years old. I was 6. But yeah, no, it's crazy to think how old these games are now. Soft reset on a soft reset. Man, the number of times that I've like had to soft reset. The number of times I've had to soft reset because like I accidentally boot up the existing save. Yo, Seth, so do you beat the game every time until you get it? No, so we're not like beating the game. No, fortunately we don't have to go that far. All we have to do is we have to get the Pokedex. So we have to reset the game every time because you can only get 1 Jirachi per save. So Jirachi gets like brought into your save and your save's marked as like the save's gotten Jirachi. So even if you like release the Jirachi, you can't get it again. So you have to reset your save to get a new Jirachi. But you need the Pokedex in order to collect it. That's just a thing that the disc requires. And my assumption with that is you really need the Pokedex to get any Pokemon other than your starter Pokemon. So we have to play through the game far enough to get the Pokedex, which when done effectively or efficiently takes about 10 minutes. If you get some bad RNG, you get a couple encounters along the way, a couple wild encounters along the way. You have bad stats on your starter. It can take about like 15 minutes. So yeah, fortunately we don't have to play the whole game. That'd be a bit too insane for my tastes. We would be leaning more towards the glitchy side of things if that was the case. I've tried to soft reset, but don't have the patience to do it. Understandable, understandable. I had to build up my patience for it over a long time. Because way back in the day, I would, like, occasionally I would get back into Pokemon, and I'd be like, I want to do a shiny hunt. So I'd take, you know, my Emerald copy, or I'd take, you know, like a Gen 4 copy or something. And I would start a new save, and I would soft reset for a starter, and I'd do like 20 soft resets, and I'd be like, oh, this is taking too long, and I'd give up. But then after Sun and Moon came out, I started doing a lot of SOS shiny hunting and actually getting shinies, and I was like, this is really fun, I really like this. And after like 6 months of doing that, I was like, you know what? It's time to try another soft reset hunt. So I decided to... I managed to borrow a GameCube and a GameBoy Player from one of my old friends from school. That was the one that I originally started streaming on. I bought like a $20 like AV to USB capture card. And from there, I just I started streaming the soft reset. I also felt like streaming it was going to help me keep with it, because yeah, I totally feel that. Soft resetting, while it's one of the easiest methods, like just mechanically as far as making sure you can do it, and making sure you don't mess it up or break any chains, because there's no chains to break, and there's nothing really to set up. It's one of the hardest to stick with, just because you're not doing a lot else. It feels super repetitive, because it is. Most recent shiny was a Cubone on 1 SOS encounter. That's awesome, Seth. Congrats on that. SOS shinies are so much fun. I really love SOS hunting. I want to do some more hunts with it on stream. I want to get through a couple of my other like legendary soft resets that I'm doing first. I've got those prepped, so I want to do those first. But then we'll definitely be doing some more SOS on stream as well. Have you done a Poke Radar hunt before? I find them fun because you have to really concentrate. I have tried one. I didn't do it successfully. if Mel is still in chat. Mel has done a lot of those. That's like her shiny hunting method of choice. I want to do a Poke Radar hunt on stream. That would be a lot of fun. I wonder how well it would go, just because, like you mentioned, it takes a lot of concentration. So it'd be hard, I feel, for me to like concentrate on. I'd always be looking up at chat at the wrong moments, I think. Like, that's really my problem, is like, I concentrate when I don't necessarily need to, and then I don't concentrate when like I should be paying really close attention. So like, I think I would keep looking at chat right when like the grass wiggles, and I'd be like, guess I gotta rerun that. So yeah, I just don't have any experience with it. I know that's really like the problem there. It's just I don't have the experience. Alright, with this, I almost about to like reach to reset the system, but I don't need to do that. I just need to hit A. You're back. Welcome back, Wake. Hope the meeting went well, man. New member, Pog. Yeah, Wake. Yeah, we got one more member. We're one closer to getting that next emote. We're one away now, actually. That'd be incredibly, incredibly awesome if we could get to that at some point soon. Because Juan made us the Palisand emote. So yeah, we just need the one more member for YouTube to allow us to put it in, and then we can also add one more member to our realm. That bully, it is a bully this time. It growled at us, which actually I think means we might lose this. Especially if any crits are involved that aren't me critting. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad it missed. Man, we'd be done for if it didn't. Imagine you get a shiny wild encounter while going to May to battle her. Oh, that'd be so unfortunate. That would stink. I would be a little bit upset, but at the end of the day, there's not much you can do then, right? Like, you just gotta kind of roll with it. Because if that happens, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Is it considered cheating if you become a member with an alt? I wouldn't consider it cheating. Use your prototype Palisand drawing. Thinking of more versions of it. Oh, were you? I didn't know that. I thought that was like the one. I know it's an emote now on Discord. We haven't put it in place yet, Juan. We're one member short of being able to put the next emote in. I thought that was the one. If you have more versions of it, then please share. I really like that one, so yeah. Alright, then we can save the game again. I've seen this Dreepy hatch and look up and scream so many times at this point. Yeah, Shiny Hunting 2 be that way, and yo, Peter becoming a member hype. Y'all show Peter some love in the chat. I think that means, guys, I think that does mean we're at 10 members now. I'll have to double check. But yo, Peter, thank you so much, man. Let's go! Is there a faster way to do this? Having more GameCubes. There's technically a way to glitch the encounter to let you rerun it. Thanos voice, fine, I'll do it myself. Yeah, the only faster way is to corrupt your save and hope that the save that it picks up is pre-Jirachi. There's some special setting up you have to do to make that happen. I'm a little uneasy about considering that like a properly caught shiny. I don't judge anyone who does it that way, but I personally just wouldn't. New member poggers. Mr. That Guy cheats. I mean, yeah, if you like action replayed or something, but yeah, so like the only like non-cheaty way to do it would be to I gotta get this one figured out so that it like it aligns on the center more, because we've had multiple long names. We had Vanillix and we had Lycanroc, like massively long names. Give you that Sandy Castle. Let's actually see. Can I like live update? Can I like live update this? Yeah, we have 10 members. Yes, we can actually upload a new emoji. Alright, where did I save this? I saved this somewhere on my computer. I'm gonna get us to the point where we have a... Yeah, does this work? Does this work? One second. 1 second. I'm trying to fix this. Give me that Sandy Castle, the God Castle. To make shiny hunting at Jirachi better, just think of that one bird that breathed in and screamed. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's not... Yeah, I'm live doing this. I should probably actually, like, just get to the point where we're seeing Jirachi. Let's look at Jirachi. Of course, I, like, covered my window. That would have been really awkward if that was the shiny, because I would have had no reaction, because, like, my image editing software opened over top of it. Okay. 1 second, guys. 1 second. It's there. It's there. We got a new emote, guys. Check it out. How did the member count affect the number of emotes we can use? The more members we have, the more emotes YouTube lets us use. Basically, like, we're limited based off the number of members we have. It's like a YouTube limitation, kind of on their end to promote, members joining channels. So the more members you have, the more emotes you unlock. So we just unlocked our 7th emote by hitting 10 members. I think the next is 15, so that'll probably be our next goal. But yeah, we should have the palace in now. There we go. So yeah, that is it for now. One, like you said, if you have other ideas for it, let me know. We can replace it. Yeah, just let me know, and we can change it up if you have like a different one that you'd rather have be the emote. But yeah, thank you so much to Rainbow and Peter for becoming members on the stream. Really, just thank you to every member on the stream. The prototype. Yeah, so it is just... I didn't realize it was just a prototype. If there is something if there is like a finished version, I guess, then yeah, let me know and I can replace it. I'm able to edit them. They're not like a permanent thing. They can be changed. I didn't mean to hit up. I promise, Mom. I promise I'm working on my clock. Shiny Jirachi at 69 encounters? Possibly. If you get the Shiny Jirachi, what will you do with it if I get it? I don't know for now. It sounds like it's possible. It was brought up yesterday that it might not be allowed to be transferred up. Like, it might not pass, like, validity checks. So it might be stuck. It might be stuck in Gen 3. If that's the case, that's fine with me. I do intend on working on getting, like, a bit more of a shiny collection going in Gen 3. I can see a Mudkip emote with the bully across its head. I like it, I like it. We'll have to get the 15 members and then we can put that in. I think, what else? The official cat in a cup emote. The official, like, cat in the cup emote was another one that I think, there's potentially some, like, thought going into. I think Cinder might have been the one who had been looking at that. Let's see. I didn't mean to walk down. All of my D-pad finesse that I had built up over the last, like, 2 weeks is just gone. Alternate Jirachi pronunciation. Jirachi, but the chi is pronounced Kai. Jirachi? Yeah, no. No, it's Jirachi. Yeah, there you go. That's the challenge. Pronounce every Pokemon name wrong, but still spelled right. Like, how badly can you pronounce Pokemon names, but still spell them right? I finessed my D-pad. I tried, but I failed. In future, if you have kids, would you let them reset your Pokemon games if they want to play? Heck no, you wouldn't. No. Yeah, that, no. I'll just have a gun safe that's solely for keeping my Pokemon games safe. If you pronounce Swablu as Swiblu, you'll pronounce Jirachi as Jirachi. Touché. Except Swablu is correct. And Jirachi is not. Pikachu. There you go. I have an idea. We're on the day where Among Us was released. You should shiny hunt Among Us. That would have been interesting to have known. I guess like today would have been a good day for it, since like today was the day that new map got added. By then the games are gonna be rare as heck. I guess they won't be able to play the old ones. They can have emulators, but I get my copies. Splish Splash, your opinion is trash. But it's not my opinion, Wake, it's a fact. Rude. Wake is rude, isn't he? Charmander is Hamilton. Quite the interesting way to spell Hamilton. Gyarados. Oh god. Oh god. Is that a reference to that one grandma guessing Pokemon names? Hey man, I can see it. Charmander's a Hamilton. Boom, there we go, I got that updated. So that is the... Oh my goodness, I goofed that horrifically. It's not the nest emote. It's the next emote. And back to fixing again. This is what I get for multitasking. What shiny Pokemon am I gonna hunt next? So Jirachi's gonna be a long-term hunt. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to get this updated now while I'm thinking about it. And while like it's a hands-free part of the thing. So aside from Jirachi, we are hunting for Tapu Fini and Regigigas. As much as I would love to get Jirachi quickly, I don't foresee this one being a very quick hunt. I think this will take us a good long while. So I don't have a particular plan for after Jirachi. After Tapu Fini, it's Tapu Koko. After Regigigas, it is Giratina. After Giratina, it'll be Cresselia. After Cresselia, the world is our oyster. We'll probably go hunt some other things before diving back into Gen 5 legendaries. Pyukamuku, Puke, pronounced Pyuk Amaka. Just take all of the U's out of it. Just make every U in there a Pyakamaka. Miwooth. That's the canon name of Meowth now. Miwooth. Alright guys. We managed to do the 10 encounters in exactly the normal stream time, but we're doing one more encounter here. Let's see if we can get it. So yeah, the next shiny we'll be hunting will probably be... We'll be doing Dynamax Adventures on Friday, I think. I think that's what I have scheduled. After you hunt all those, you should hunt a Charmander, and name it Hamilton. We do have a Charmander named Banana. We found that one in Leaf Green. But I think we're going to do some island scan hunts. That's something I had never actually done. Puffin actually brought it to my attention. He's the one who mentioned it to me. When I had, like a while ago, been like, hey, you know, everyone on my channel, like, what should I hunt? And he's like, an island scan Monferno. And I was like, ooh, I've never done an island scan hunt, so we can try that. I think that would be a fun one. And like the island scan hunt like specifically on a certain day. Meowth sounds like it would be the proper name for Meowth's Gigantamax form. Instead of saying Meowth, it just says Meowth. What did you start? A fun time, Juan. As always, man. You race me an island scan. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. We still got our race in the Dynamax, man. We still gotta... Someone's gotta win that. Eventually. Right? Like, it can't just go on forever. Well, yes, but actually, no. Theoretically, someone should win it, but the odds are not letting us. Mew pronounced as Moo. Yes. Mootwo. Could hunt the gift Pikachu with Surf and Ultra Sun and Moon. It has no shiny difference, but it's the shiny star. It's an error shiny Pikachu. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Fun, like, glitchy shinies like that. Like, weird, interesting shinies, I think, are always really cool. Like, ones that, like, you can add to a collection besides, like, normal ones. Like, they're specifically a thing. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Yeah. I definitely think we need to mix up our Gen 7 hunts. We haven't done anything different in a long while. Ditto. That's so hard. It's hard to pronounce both of them. Let's do a surprise trades and somehow you get a shiny Mew through it and it had perfect IVs. Ah, yeah. Super common on there. Yeah, I don't know why people like doing that, where they just like hack a whole bunch of like perfect IV shinies and send them out. Hey, Just Art, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Again, thank you, everyone who's in here. For one, if you're new, join up in the Discord. We do battle tournaments every other week, and we've been... It seems like the thing is going to be we're going to be giving out shiny Pokemon as the reward to the winner. Just Art here. Super awesome. The man has donated 3 shinies to be rewards in these tournaments. He traded them over to me yesterday in Gen 8, so those will be able to be traded to the winners of our Showdown Battle tournaments going forward. That's really awesome. Thank you again so much for that, Just Art. Also, by the way, Just Art, you have access to a new emote now. We got 2 new members today. It put us over the 10 member requirement for the 7th emote on the channel, so now we have a Palisand emote. It is official. You know what they say? I don't know what they say. Pretty sure it was hacked. Yeah. Generally, anything that's actually good in the surprise trades is going to be a hack. Blue Moo knockoff. Yeah. Doing well and was glad to help. Yeah, man. Yeah, good to hear you're doing well. Also, again, I'll also point out for anyone, this next tournament that we'll be doing, signups should be going up tomorrow. I said today I started working on it, and the signups ended up being a little bit weird. I figure this is something that, I guess, people post suggestions on how it should be handled. No! No, 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 no! We gotta win this. We gotta win this. I have goofed. I didn't save! Also, thank you everyone for getting the stream to 20 likes. I really appreciate that. Possibly 21. I think I always see it 1 low. I gotta trade you a shiny that you'd like to donate. Oh, awesome, man. Awesome. We can work out a time for that. Yeah, there you go, the Palisand. Yeah, so it's gonna be a metronome. It's gonna be a metronome battle. That is pretty much decided at this point. I just need post your suggestions on how I should handle like announcements and signups for that. Like any like specific ways to do the signups that might be a little bit better than what I guess I had set up before with the reacting thing. And also I might just set up like a channel that holds the battle tournament rules. That way, like, it's out there for everyone to kind of know, like, an FAQ, you know, just kind of like the rundown of, like, hey, if this is your first time doing it, this is how we handle it. Do it in Showdown, build your team, be ready to do your battles, like, at this time. So, like, I need to get that set up. I want to try to get that set up kind of today, like, tonight. And then post the official announcement tomorrow on Discord and on YouTube to try to bring some more people into the Discord to do it. And yeah, then from there we'll start running tournament stuff. Because the tournament will be a week from this upcoming Saturday. So it'll be on... What day will it be on? It'll be on the 9th. The 9th will be the day of the next Metronome tournament. Winner gets a shiny, and they get the special Mindless champion role in the Discord until the next tournament to show off that they won. You know, show that they are the best with, in this case, metronome battles. It should be a really silly, really fun time, so don't feel intimidated if, like, you don't know competitive battling. We're trying to set it up so that we have some serious weeks and we have some really light, fun weeks. Like, this will be a really light, fun one. No real rules, or, like, there are rules, but there's no, like, real meta. You know, it's metronome. There's some level of meta, apparently. There's a whole, like, category for it on Smogan. But it's very lax. It's very luck-based, so it can be a lot of fun for everyone. Anyone has a chance to win that. It'll be a lot of fun. Why have a metronome tournament when you gotta have a metro gnome tournament where it's just a bunch of gnomes duking it out on the subway? See, that takes a lot of funding, so we gotta build up over time to that 1 week. I think that's the ultimate goal here. But it will take a little bit of time. Can you hold items and have Legends Mythicals on Metronome Battle? Just wondering what the rules are. Apparently, there is a, like, rule set for it. It's not just an anything goes. But I believe that you can? I'll have to look into that. This is, again, kind of what, like, I want to put the FAQ together for. Something that's, like, kind of specific to each given tournament. So, yeah, that'll be something that we get all set up. And it'll be a fun time. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. This one should be a lot of fun. I had a heck of a lot of fun hosting the last one. I believe Indy did as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It seemed like everyone was having a good time, so I'm really looking forward to doing more of these. Because yeah, it was a lot of fun. So if you're interested in doing that, Discord link in the description, /Nightbot's been posting it throughout chat this whole time. So join up. Join up. It'll be a heck of a lot of fun. Also, let's see if we can find a raid to do, and hopefully we can have a bit more of a hype raid than yesterday, because I think yesterday the chat we were joining got really, like, funky with Nightbot stuff, and I didn't know if it was, like, ending or not, and then no one else posted, and I thought it ended. So let's see if we can find a good raid to do tonight. A good raid target. It looks like Polytoad fan's still going for his Mystery Dungeon shinies. What else are we looking for? Ah, Shiny Shack. Tonight they're playing Monster Hunter. I was wondering why Monster Hunter thing was in here. I'm going to try raiding someone hunting for a Snom. Heck yes. Alright. Alright, let's see what our last Jirachi is. If you use the real metronome meta, you can only use 2 Pokemon, so I don't know about that. Maybe just do anything goes with 6 Mews. Only metronome as the move, and you can pick any EVs and items. If you're raiding What About Among Us, it'll take me a couple minutes to get them. That's a good point. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, we'll skip on the raid tonight. Join up in the Discord. Thank you for reminding me, Wake. Join the Discord if you want to play Among Us. We have an Among Us role that you can go join with role requests. We're going to be playing on the new map, so please, please, please join up. It'll be a lot of fun. The map looks like it'll definitely require having a full party. So yes, thank you for reminding me, Wake. We'll definitely have to do a big raid on Friday though. So I wanna start trying to do raids like every stream again. I used to do it a lot. Pokemon with the item metronome with the move metronome. Metronomeception. All right, and we are back, caught up with our 10 encounters per Jirachi stream. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to anyone that liked, anyone that subscribed. Thank you so much to Peter and to Rainbow Lycanroc for becoming new members. Thank you to Puffin for the super powerful, super awesome Puffin Party raid we got earlier on today. And yeah, as Wake has pointed out, as I just mentioned, please join up in the Discord. We're going to be playing Among Us right after the stream. Give me like 10 minutes here to kind of like get stream stuff cleaned up and all that good stuff, and then we'll be going with Among Us in Discord. So hope to see you all there. We'll be back on streaming again on Friday, and until then, guys, take care.